The clock struck 6 p.m. The streetlights flickered to life one by one, casting long shadows across the quiet neighborhood. Daniel tightened his grip on the steering wheel, his heart swelling with excitement. For the first time in months, he was getting off work early, no late meetings, no emergency calls. He could already picture his little girl's face lighting up when she saw him walk through the door. "Tonight's going to be perfect," he whispered to himself, smiling at the thought of Emily's laughter echoing through their small house. Daniel had been working long hours at the construction site ever since his wife passed away 2 years ago. Life hadn't been easy since cancer took Sarah from them. He had promised her he'd take care of Emily, that he'd give her a childhood filled with love, even if it meant sacrificing his own comfort. But the extra shifts, the exhaustion, the missed dinners, all of it had started to create a quiet distance between him and his daughter. That night, Daniel wanted to change that. He had bought Emily her favorite strawberry cake and a little stuffed bunny that said, "I love you, Daddy." He couldn't wait to see her jump into his arms. The drive home was peaceful until he turned onto Maple Street. His smile slowly faded. Their house was lit up, but the curtains were drawn. Through the small gap, he noticed shadows moving, 2 figures. One small, one taller. His heart skipped a beat. Who could that be? At first, he thought maybe it was the babysitter he had hired a few times before. But he hadn't called anyone today. Panic and confusion rushed through him. Quietly, Daniel parked the car a few houses down and walked toward his home, clutching the small gift bag in his hand. As he approached the window, he could hear Emily's laughter, pure, innocent, the sound he'd missed so dearly. But then another voice followed, soft and unfamiliar. A woman's voice. "Are you having fun, sweetheart?" she asked tenderly. "Yes." Emily giggled. "You're really nice. Daddy says angels watch over me, but you're like a real angel." Daniel froze. A lump formed in his throat. Who was she? Why was she with his daughter? He took a deep breath, unlocked the front door, and stepped inside. The living room was filled with warmth, soft music playing, toys scattered, and Emily sitting on the rug, coloring with a woman who looked up in surprise as Daniel entered. She was in her 30s, with kind eyes and a gentle face. "Oh. You must be Daniel," she said quickly, standing up. Emily's eyes widened. "Daddy. You're home early." Daniel knelt down, hugging his daughter tightly. "Hey, sweetheart. I missed you so much." "I missed you too, Daddy," she chirped. The woman smiled awkwardly. "I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm Clara, your neighbor from across the street. Emily fell off her bike earlier, and I helped her. She invited me in while we cleaned her knee. I didn't want to leave her alone." Daniel blinked, looking at Emily's small bandaged knee. Guilt washed over him like a wave. "You fell? Oh, honey, are you okay?" Emily nodded. "I'm fine. Clara helped me. She's really nice." Daniel exhaled deeply. The tension in his shoulders loosened a little. "Thank you," he said sincerely, turning to Clara. "I appreciate that. I didn't mean to seem startled." Clara smiled kindly. "It's okay. You're a father, it's normal to worry." They shared a small, understanding moment, 2 lonely souls who had both known what it was like to care deeply for someone else. Later that evening, after Clara left, Daniel sat with Emily on the couch. They shared the strawberry cake, giggling as frosting smeared on their fingers. "Daddy," Emily said suddenly, "I like when you come home early. You smile more." Daniel's heart clenched. "I'll try to come home early more often, sweetheart. I promise." She yawned and leaned against him, her head resting on his shoulder. "Can Clara come again tomorrow?" He smiled softly. "Maybe." Over the next few weeks, Clara began visiting more often. She helped Emily with her homework, brought cookies, and sometimes even packed Daniel lunch for work. Slowly, she became a quiet part of their lives, a comforting presence Daniel hadn't realized he needed. But as time went on, something began to change inside Daniel. He found himself waiting for her knock at the door, smiling when Emily ran to greet her. There was laughter in the house again, warmth he hadn't felt in years. One evening, after dinner, Daniel sat outside on the porch with Clara. The sun was setting, painting the sky in gold and crimson. "You've done more for us than you know," he said quietly. "Since Sarah passed, I didn't think I'd ever see Emily laugh like that again." Clara looked at him gently. "You're doing great, Daniel. She's lucky to have you." He turned to her. "We're lucky to have you." For a moment, silence hung between them, soft, meaningful, filled with unspoken emotion. Months passed, and their bond grew stronger. But just when things began to feel like a new beginning, tragedy struck again. Daniel received a call one afternoon while at work. Emily had collapsed at school. He dropped everything and rushed to the hospital, his mind spinning with fear. When he arrived, Clara was already there, holding Emily's hand. The doctor explained that Emily had a rare heart condition, one that had gone undetected. Daniel's world shattered. He sat beside his daughter's bed, holding her small hand, tears streaming down his face. "You're my whole world, baby. Daddy's right here." Clara rested a comforting hand on his shoulder. "She's strong. She'll pull through." Days turned into weeks. Daniel barely slept, staying by Emily's side, praying for her recovery. Clara was always there, bringing food, helping with bills, whispering words of hope when he felt like giving up.